So the other day I decided I was finally going to learn how to juggle.
Oh, wow. That is a bold choice.
Yeah, I watched endless tutorials, stood right in the middle of my living room, and proceeded to just drop everything repeatedly.
I can picture it
I
perfectly.
remember standing there just staring at the tennis balls rolling under the couch, wishing human brains had a software update button.
Right, like a quick debug script for your hands.
Exactly, like running a debug script on your own motor skills.
Yeah.
Sadly, we don't have that. But looking at our stack of sources today, it turns out artificial intelligence actually can hit that update button.
It really is a paradigm shift we are looking at.
Today's mission is a deep dive into recursive self-improvement, or RSI, in large language models. We are exploring exactly how AI is autonomously making itself smarter, safer, and a much more powerful tool for you.
We are definitely moving away from the idea of AI as a static tool and entering an era where it actively participates in its own growth.
Okay, let's unpack this, because when people hear self-improving AI, they often jump straight to sci-fi movies.
The whole rogue robot trope.
Right, but the research shows modern RSI is incredibly practical. It operates in modular feedback loops, rather than some kind of sudden awakening.
What's fascinating here is that we can break this down into 3 real-world levels of RSI.
The first one being prompt level, right?
Yes, exactly. Instead of relying on a human to write the perfect prompt, the model essentially plays devil's advocate with itself. It refines its own logic before giving you the final answer.
Which makes a huge difference.
It does. Then second is tool-level RSI, where the AI actually builds better digital infrastructure and software workflows around itself to solve problems more efficiently.
And the third level.
That is model-level RSI. This is where the system self-trains on high-quality data it generated itself entirely without needing human labels.
Speaking of building better workflows, this deep dive is sponsored by Imbersilk. If you need help with AI training automation integration or software development, or if you're trying to uncover where agents could make the most impact for your business or personal life, they are the experts to go to. Check out embersilk.com for all your AI needs.
Having that solid digital infrastructure is exactly what allows these systems to thrive at the tool level we were just talking about.
Right, and here's where it gets really interesting. One of the breakthrough studies we reviewed focused on a massive 540 billion parameter model.
That is a staggering amount of parameters.
Right, and by simply using a chain of thought process, which is basically prompting the model to think step by step, and then having it select its own most consistent answers, its score on the GSM-8K benchmark jumped massively.
And that benchmark is essentially a standardized math test for AI.
Exactly. Its score went from 74.4% to 82.1%.
Completely on its own.
Completely autonomously.
The capability gains there are significant, but the data on AI safety is equally notable. A 2025 study by Liu and colleagues showed how these exact same self-reflection loops reduced AI toxicity by 75.8%.
That is a massive drop.
It is. And even more notably, the loops completely eliminated partisan bias, a 100% reduction.
100% reduction in partisan bias sounds almost too good to be true. How exactly is a self-reflection loop defining what constitutes bias in the first place?
The system uses strict, structured rubrics to evaluate its own drafts against neutral, objective standards before you ever see the response.
It catches itself before speaking, basically.
Yeah. Yes. We are also seeing the rise of systems like SafeEvalAgent, which is an ingenious framework that continuously evolves its own safety test to ensure the AI remains secure and helpful.
So what does this all mean?
It points to a brilliantly optimistic future. As AI actively self-corrects and improves, it evolves into a hyper-reliable, unbiased partner. We are building a collaborative tool that will help humans solve our greatest challenges faster than ever.
That is such an inspiring perspective. Which brings us to a final provocative thought for you. If AI can use structured self-reflection to instantly eliminate its biases and upgrade its reasoning, how might you apply that exact same framework to supercharge your own daily learning and problem-solving?
Something to think about the next time you drop the juggling balls.
I definitely will. If you enjoy this podcast, please subscribe to the show. Hey, leave us a 5-star review if you can. It really does help get the word out. Thanks for tuning in.